Hey, what do you do if you're trying to sell a piece of rural real estate and you're wanting quite a bit more than your agent is telling you it's worth? I'm in a situation like that right now. I'm walking a property a gentleman wants me to list. It's not a big tract. It's only 20 acres. And when I asked him on the phone, I said, "Man, do you know how much you want for it?" He said, "Yeah, I want to get 10,000 an acre." Okay. I already knew where it was. I mapped it out and I know the area pretty well. And immediately I said, "Hey man, that sounds kind of strong, but I'll do all my work on it and then I meet with you and we'll discuss it." Well, I've done all my work on it and he's wanting quite a bit more than it's really worth. In my opinion, as a land broker, I'm thinking we list this thing for 6,500 an acre, and hopefully we get something in the 5,000 to 6,000 an acre purchase price for it. In my opinion, that's going to be what it's worth. So I'm going to go meet with the gentleman, an older gentleman and his wife. They're not going to like my news, but I'm going to give them 3 reasons why I'm saying it is what it is. And if I get the listing, that's great. If I don't, well, I'm not going to pander to the folks just to get a listing that won't sell. First reason that I'm going to give them is the neighborhood. There are people that live out here, around here, just, regular folks, living out here in the rural part of this part of Louisiana. And the house that joins it right up there, and the house that's at the end of the road that comes to the property, they're not putting anybody down, but they're it's a little sketchy. Let me just say it that way. And that doesn't mean they're bad people. Everybody's different. Everybody's got to live somewhere. But with the type of homes they are and all the junk around the yards and all that kind of stuff. Read between the lines a little bit, folks. Help me out a little bit here. It's the kind of people that are going to pay $10,000 an acre that these folks want. They're not going to build a home out here. Let me just say it that way. They're just not. They're going to find something a little more suitable neighborhood-wise. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell them is, hey, the price point just doesn't match up with the kind of customer that we're going to need to buy it, because they're not going to build a $500,000 home out here with these other 2 homes right here beside them as neighbors. So that's number 1. Number 2, it's very rural. There are people that live around here, of course, but it's still, we're way out here. It's a dirt gravel road and it's washed out in spots. So the access is a little tough. It's a public road out there, but it's a half dirt, half gravel road, and it's rough. And again, that goes back to the kind of people that can afford to pay the kind of money they're going to want for it. They're not going to want to drive their Buicks and Escalades and Teslas up and down that kind of road. They're just not going to do it. That's number 2. Number 3, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them the comps. I personally sold, I got 11 comps in the truck. I don't know how many tracts I've sold in this area right here close, as well as within a 5 or 10 mile radius, similar tracts, and they're all half the price that they're asking. They're going to want to ask for this one. So the comps just don't support at all what they're wanting to get for it. So when an agent comes to you that's working with you on your property, or you're asking somebody for information about what a property's worth, you got to hear them out. I want to get this listing. It is a gorgeous tract. I'm in this business. This is right here. It's 20 minutes from my office kind of listing. But as good as I am, I can't get them that kind of money. So they're going to have a decision to make, because I'm not going to list it for that money that they're asking for, because it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of their time. They're going to, at some point, going to get upset because things aren't happening, and they're going to focus that anger and frustration at, me. And I don't need that. My company doesn't need that. I want to get them top dollar, but top dollar is going to be about 40% lower than what they're asking for. And I just don't believe that we're going to be able to meet like that unless they adjust their expectations. So when you're looking to sell property, listen to the pros. Doesn't mean they're always right, but they do what they do, and they've learned what they've learned, and they've got good information to share. So don't just discount that based on your own personal preferences. And in doing that, you'll save yourself a lot of time and misery trying to sell property. Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you want to watch some more about selling land, there's some right there. Check them out.